Was told my generation isn't loyal.
I was speaking to a training manager the other day since it's a very quiet period at work and was looking for something to do. Training manager essentially told me I was warned about you in my MBA. Your generation will only stay with the company until it doesn't benefit you anymore, but said it in a way of why should I give you any more training if you won't stay around kind of context. Clearly these people have a severe misconception of what working a job is. Sure boss, and your management team will only keep me with the company until it doesn't benefit them anymore. So are you going to train me to be more valuable to the company or not?
Companies continuously tell us that their loyalty is to their shareholders, then seem confused that their workers' loyalty to the company doesn't exist. Loyalty is a two-way street. I watched my grandfather get fired from a 20-year job 2 years before retirement. He lost his pension and everything. Why was he sacked? According to the company, it was because he didn't do continuing education/training that they offered to younger staff members but wouldn't give him. Screw company loyalty.
We're loyal to people who care about us. Surprise. Two-way streets are a thing, D.
What does he mean your generation, Kerr? After numerous layoffs in the mid-80s, 90s and early 2000s taught most of my coworkers go where the money is and better benefits and work-life balance. I am not sure WTF he is smoking, always blaming the millennials.
What kind of sick idea is it to stay with a company when it isn't benefiting you? No generation thinks this is how it should be. It's a laugh. I'm Gen X and have seen way too many companies throw way too many loyal employees out in the street the moment it became convenient. The current generation has seen even more of it. If this manager is still wondering why the workforce is so disillusioned, he hasn't been paying attention. It's not the 50s anymore. People no longer dedicate their entire lives to a single company. The companies broke that social contract, to the extent it ever existed.
Want loyalty? Tell the boss to get a dog.
I had one former employer tell me, people want to just come in here, work their hours, get a check and go home. Yeah dude, that's the definition of a job. I don't want to be here, that's why you give me money.
Pay me more when I'm drained and I'll stay. Taking advantage of someone by giving more responsibility and not compensating. Bye. Are you loyal to me? Will you be understanding if I have a personal or medical emergency? Can I expect a 2-4-week notice if I'm being let go?
Loyalty is no longer the currency of the realm. Currency is the currency of the realm. Did you ask if his MBA explained the concept of a job? Companies expect you to be loyal yet give you nothing in return for that loyalty. It's a two-way street.
The best part of the whole statement is, they told me this in my MBA, like it's something that isn't self-evident. Here's the thing. Unless you come from serious money, every single person who is able has worked a shitty job in their life at some point. A McDonald's, a loading dock, a kitchen, wait staff, factory labor. The list goes on and on. The one common bond that can't be denied in all shitty, low-paying jobs is the presence of a really petty, incompetent, or just plain dumb boss or manager. Most people with half a brain will store up that experience and say to themselves, wow. I remember to this day how awful Martin, my bad boss's name, was. If I'm ever in a position to lead people in going to do the opposite of what he did. Sadly, it seems that the academic path pushes the wrong messages. It's easy to pick your battles and trust your people, but if your ego doesn't allow it, you need to look in the mirror first. The solution is an easy one. If you want it to be. Respect and autonomy are completely free. It costs the company nothing. Pay of course is paramount, but as long as it isn't poverty wages and something reasonably livable. I'd rather be free of micromanagement and be allowed to make mistakes. I'll own up to them and die by them if it comes to it, but don't treat me like a child. I'll reward you more than you will me. Hell, I'll even let you take the glory for any victories. Just leave me alone and let me do my work. Pensions? Gone. 401k benefits? Worse and worse. Health insurance benefits? More and more expensive for less and less. Salaries? Stagnant for 2 decades. Company is in a slight downturn? You're fired. No notice. Maybe some severance. But probably not. Companies are reaping what they sowed. They created an environment where you have to be an idiot to be loyal because loyalty is rewarded. With little to no pay raises, while switching jobs usually results in 20% or more pay increases. You seem to move around every 2 years. No shit. If anyone made it worthwhile to stay, then someone might actually do that. No. You can't treat us the same way we treat you. Stop saying you're just as dispensable as this job we offered you. This is so unfair. No loyalty. Get to give. Boomers. Owner boomers will fire you in a heartbeat. What loyalty do we owe them? They show us none. They try to stop unions.
Yet, they won't hesitate to fire us if we no longer benefit them.
Loyalty is earned, not bought. Companies get rid of people for the smallest of chances that a manager or owner can benefit from either sacking or screwing over a devoted employee. They are there to take care of business and profit, and if they feel you're in the way of them achieving that full bonus, they'll get rid of you in a blink of an eye. Rarely any business agreement requires loyalty over the actual agreement terms indicated. You have shit to do to get paid. You do it and get paid. Of course there is loyalty in terms of decent behavior, like not selling companies' secrets and other legally regulated issues, but loyalty in its true sense is something you can produce when you know, not feel, know that your relation with your boss is on a different level and they actually will help you when you need it. Rarely does that happen in today's boss-employee relations. Perhaps with business partners where the general idea is one not screwing over the other. However, how it works in reality is something numerous crime stories have been based on.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.